A renowned lawyer and administrator with expertise in constitutional rights, commercial and financial disputes, eminent domain and public policy among several legal issues, and more than 45 years of experience to his credit, Nels J. Ackerson has excelled as the founder and chair of his own firm, Ackerson Kaufman Fecks in Washington, D.C. since 2004. Additionally, he has been a chair of Class Corridor LLC since 2001. He previously served as a partner and director with Summer Barnard Ackerson PC from 2002 to 2004, a partner at Sidley & Austin, now known as Sidley Austin LLP in Washington, D.C. from 1982 to 1991, and a partner at Campbell Kyle Profiton, Indiana from 1979 to 1982. Between 1982 and 1985, Mr. Ackerson refocused his practice to international legal issues and was chosen to open, organize, and manage the first American law firm in Egypt, which became the Cairo-based Sidley, Austin & Naguib. Beginning his professional journey as an associate within the law firm of Barnes, Kitchcomb, Panzer & Boyd in 1971, Mr. Ackerson gained prominence when he accepted a staff position in the United States Senate, where he held the roles of Chief Counsel and Executive Director of the Senate Subcommittee on the Constitution from 1976 to 1979. During his tenure, he contributed to the passage of Title IX, a major achievement of his career. This civil rights law states, "No person in the country shall, on the basis of sex, be subjected to discrimination under any education program or activity that receives federal financial assistance." Mr. Ackerson also fought to pass the Equal Rights Amendment, a proposed amendment that would have guaranteed equal rights of women under all provisions of the Constitution. Mr. Ackerson, who has represented clients in 46 states and 16 countries on a variety of issues, has gained a reputation for his tireless work in defending property owners nationwide, including farmers, ranchers, homeowners, and commercial institutions. Growing up on his family's dairy farm in Westfield, Indiana, Mr. Ackerson developed a strong work ethic from a young age. He was involved in several organizations, including 4-H, and wound up graduating from high school as class president and valedictorian. He subsequently pursued a formal education at Purdue University, where he was active as a student body president, appointed as the Indiana State President of the Future Farmers of America in his freshman year, recognized with the G.A. Ross Award as the most outstanding male graduate, and earned a Bachelor of Science with a distinction in agricultural economics in 1967. In his sophomore year, Mr. Ackerson served as the National Future Farmers of America president, a role that required him to take a one-year leave from his studies. As president, he supervised the desegregation of the organization and the New Farmers of America, a national organization for African American farm youth. Greatly influenced by the many important issues of the time, including the civil rights and women's rights movements, Mr. Ackerson decided to pursue a career in law. He continued his studies by obtaining a Master of Arts in Public Policy from Harvard University and a Doctor of Jurisprudence from Harvard Law School within Harvard University in 1971. As a student at the prestigious institution, he served on the board of editors for the Harvard Law Review for 4 years. Mr. Ackerson received an honorary Doctor of Agriculture from Purdue University in 2006 for his many legal accomplishments that will have lasting impact on landowner rights. Between 1971 and 1999, Mr. Ackerson was admitted to practice law in the United States Court of Appeals for the Seventh Circuit, the United States District Court for the Southern District of Indiana, and the United States District Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit. Moreover, he is admitted with the Supreme Court of the United States, the United States Court of International Trade, the United States Court of Appeals for the Sixth Circuit, and the United States Court of Appeals for the Fourth Circuit. Outside of his primary endeavors, Mr. Ackerson lent his knowledge as a member of the Liberal Arts Advisory Council for Purdue University from 1997 to 2000 and ran as the Democratic nominee for the United States Congress to serve the 5th District in the state of Indiana in 1980. He was also the founder and president of the American Chamber of Commerce in Egypt. Among the numerous professional organizations he has been affiliated with are the American Bar Association, the American Agricultural Law Association, the Center for National Policy, the Food and Agriculture Committee within the National Policy Association, the International Society of Barristers, the American Association for Justice, and the Association of Trial Lawyers of America. Happily married to his wife Sharon since 1983, Mr. Ackerson has 4 children and 9 grandchildren. Upon reflection of his life and career, he hopes to leave behind a legacy of commitment to truth and justice, as well as honorable work through his lifelong church service.